Being a nerd used to be such a big thing, and I especially remember seeing this in the movies and TV shows that we had with Big Bang Theory, Mean Girls, Alex from Modern Family.
You guys are bullies. They can't be bullies. They're nerds.
Don't pigeonhole us. We can be both.
They were all pushing this narrative that nerds were out of the status quo and that they were getting bullied for being out of the status quo.
I beat him up because he's a nerd.
But we really don't see people getting bullied for being nerds anymore, and that's a good thing. I think as you grow older, you realize that being a nerd in the academic sense is not something to be embarrassed about at all. I mean, if you look at like any academic scholarship, you know that those things are crazy. So it's like really good to be a nerd nowadays. Or like when you get older, you realize how good it is. But outside of the academic aspect, nerds were like mostly known for liking science fiction, wearing glasses, or playing games.
Take care of our father, strange nerd!
Not a nerd, I'm a video game enthusiast!
Somehow all of those things have become mainstream now. Like we have a new science fiction, Marvel, or DC movie come out every few days, and they do have insane watch numbers. Gaming is like everybody that I know does play games or like has a game that they use to relax. And I don't really want to talk about people wearing glasses because I feel like that's kind of ableist, like bullying people for wearing glasses, especially when you know that getting the doctor's appointment, getting the glasses frames, and getting the lenses are such expensive things, even individually. Even getting the appointment is not a possibility for some people. So I don't really want to talk about that. But I think we have a lot of online spaces nowadays where people can coexist and share their interests. So it's not like anybody gets bullied for being outside of the status quo. And I'm not even sure that the status quo exists anymore. But you know what else might not exist anymore? Hobbies and interests and being passionate about things. My major propaganda for this video is trying to get people to do things and find things that they like again. I was reading this book by one of the guys that discovered DNA or stole from a woman. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about it. And in one of the first few pages, he talks about how he wasn't especially good at anything. He just had an innate curiosity for things. And he was given the opportunity by his parents to explore them. I mean, he switched degrees and careers at the age of 30 while he had a kid after the World War. So the risks were high to say the least. But his entire thing was that he wanted to do something that he had genuine passion for, and he made sure to get good at the subject by reading the textbooks. My actual point though is that we hardly nurture the things that we enjoy in the name of stability and productivity, which I have come to realize is such a bozo idea. This guy and a lot of STEM majors do have the privilege of being into something that has a high income, but things that don't directly have that incentive attached to it can be just as valuable. The first time I wanted to make this video was when I was looking through mods for Stardew Valley, and I noticed that a lot of mods and the developers show up repeatedly, and they're known within their community. And they wouldn't have had that community if they didn't make the mod to begin with. Like if they were in their head and they were deciding that making mods wasn't of benefit or wasn't of value because it didn't bring the monetary benefit. That's not even true, by the way, because I've seen how Mojang hires so many Minecraft modders. Regardless, I think we underestimate how important it is for us to have hobbies and interests and pursue them intimately. When you're learning a skill, it's not like you're learning one singular thing. It's comprised of many different units that build up into the one big thing. With art especially, you have anatomy, composition, color theory, and the only way to get good at all of these units is by putting time and effort into it. A lot of times when we think about hobbies and interests, we kind of think that it shouldn't be something that we struggle with. It should be easy and effortless and quick. I really disagree with that. I think overcoming that struggle is an integral part of what turns a hobby or an interest into something that you're passionate about, because outside of work and education, having something to struggle with but excel at regardless is so rewarding for your brain. There's a scene from The Bear which I love, and it's the main reason as to why I wanted to make this video, because it describes my feelings on this topic so well and so beautifully.
Carm, you had such a spark. Like, it was this beautiful thing of somebody being in love with something and being great at it and being loved back.
Yeah, I don't know how long that kind of thing lasts.
I think that's what I'm saying, Bear. You found something that you love. And it's completely 100% okay if...
What?
If you don't love it anymore. Because the most special part about it is that you are capable of that love.
I think what prevents us from fully enjoying our interests is the need to take shortcuts with everything. I remember I was talking to somebody and I was like, oh, I don't enjoy putting more effort into making breakfast because I always feel like I don't have time. And their response was, you have nothing to do and nowhere to go. How do you not have time? And they were right. Like, maybe it's just me, but I find it so uncomfortable to do things for more than an hour, or like consciously knowing that I'm spending hours of time on something makes me really uncomfortable. Even when it comes to something which is like directly beneficial, I'll still watch videos on 2x speed and just accept the AI summaries that Google gives me instead of going through the searches like a normal person. There are many other thoughts that I have that I cannot organize into like one video, but I'm just gonna share some of them right now. When I was talking about hobbies, those things are important because it can transfer over to your work as well. It's not like you learn one thing and you can only use it for one thing. It's like if you study anatomy, for example, I imagine that that's helpful if you're a med student. And I feel like game development, it's probably good if you're a comp sci major because you have like more things to show in your portfolio. And I think almost everything I talked about can be applied to any kind of hobby, like baking, reading, writing. It's just allowing yourself to invest in something without expecting monetary benefits from it or worrying about how it could affect your future. But that is all for today. I hope everybody enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.